Alright, so today let's talk about tracking subjects. And I think this has to do less with the settings on your camera and the focus modes, and it has more to do with just knowing the sport you're shooting, knowing how the athletes move, and you can anticipate their next movement, where the play is going to happen next. Because if you know where that's going to happen, you can get set up there early, you can get things in focus, and you can just get the photo in general that you may have missed otherwise. So let's take a look at a couple different sports. Alright, so I'm kind of tired of being inside. It's a beautiful day. So let's take this outside. Gonna need a few things to get my point across. Alright, do some basketball. Throw that in. Need frisbee and baseball bat. Got my mask. So we're going outside. Just gotta put my shoes on. Alright. And I'll ride my bike there, so gotta stay safe. So let's learn about some basketball, baseball. Gonna have some fun. I don't know, get outside. Okay, so I do think basketball is a little bit easier to track the athletes because they're all doing the same thing. They're trying to get the ball in the basket, and so they're going to be facing the basket, they're going to be driving to the basket, they're going to be shooting that direction, and you can anticipate that pretty easily. It's a very vertical game, so a lot of times they're jumping up, so most of the time you're ready to just sort of move up and down with the camera, and there's not a ton of other plays that you're going to really be looking for. So it's a quick walk over here to the baseball field and get a couple tips once we get there. The baseball is one of those sports that I think the more you know about the game, the better chances you have of getting a great photo, because there's just so many variables of where the play could end up happening, and the game moves pretty quick when it does move, because a lot of baseball is just sort of aiming the camera at the batter and hoping to get that bat on ball photo when they get a hit. Okay, and that doesn't happen a ton throughout the game, but when the action does happen, you have to be ready. And it's dependent on, right, how many people are on base, where are they on base, how many outs are there, where's the ball hit, right? If there's one out and a guy on first, ground ball to second base, you're gonna wanna look at second base to get the shortstop, right, catching it, and then throwing to first, potentially like jumping in the air. A lot of good movement, a lot of good action in that photo. But if you're not anticipating that play because you don't know about the game, you're gonna miss it. Same thing, play at the plate. If there's a fly ball to right field, one out, guy on third, he's probably tagging up, and there's gonna be a play at home, and you can be ready to get that photo of the play at the plate. And so the more you know about the game, the more chances you have of getting those good shots. So because I played Ultimate in college, and I've been shooting it for about the past 5 years or so, I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on the player movement during the game and sort of anticipating what's going to happen next, what players are going to do. And I think one of the biggest insights that I've found in what I do is really just focusing on the receivers in the stack and shooting sort of past the thrower. You get those easy thrower shots early in a game, and then you can focus on getting those more intense shots of two players going for the disc before either of them catches it, before people catch it up in the air. And to get those, when you're looking at the stack of receivers, right, you can sort of see, you keep one eye open, you can see who is going to be coming open, maybe even before the thrower does. And then you can start tracking that person before the play even develops, so you're not sort of whipping at the end of the play to try and get it really quick. You can track that person for a while, and if they sort of like get looked off by the thrower and turn around, then you can sort of switch to the next person where you think that play is going to move to. And then also same thing, you can sort of tell by the body position of the players when they're chasing down the disc if they're going to lay out for the disc, they're going to jump up for it. And in those cases, you've got to be ready to either right, whip your camera up, trying to keep that focus point on the chest, or when they're laying out right horizontally, it's gonna change how you're moving with the camera. I hope that helps you realize that knowing the sport is gonna really improve your sports photography. It'll help you get those great images, and images that you may not get if you just kind of show up to a game and just follow the ball, because you're always gonna sort of be late in getting those photos. When you know the game, you can anticipate where the athletes are gonna go, where the play is gonna be, and get ready before the play actually happens. Get everything in focus, get that image lined up. So if you have any other questions, please feel free, leave them in the comments. Please subscribe if you like this. Get to 200 here real quick. And yeah, see you next time.